say to the children of Israel. He said, I'm not going to let their fathers go over into the land. They have polluted my name with idol worship. But I'm going to take their children. I'm going to take a remnant. How many of y'all believe we part of the remnant? I believe that what my mother and father couldn't do, God's going to allow us to do. Do I have any remnant people out there? Do I have anybody out there that can high five your neighbor and say, I don't know how long it's going to take us, but I believe we going somewhere. I don't know how long before we get fully debt free. I don't know how long before we get where we don't have no worries, but I believe God is taking us somewhere. I believe he's taking my ministry somewhere. How about y'all? I believe he's taking us somewhere in the kingdom. I believe he's taking my family somewhere. It ain't going to be like this all the time. Who am I talking to? Somebody tell your neighbor, somebody touch a fire with somebody you love. Tell them, baby, it ain't always going to be like that. Come on, it might be your husband or your wife or your child, or it might be your girlfriend. Tell them, baby, it ain't always going to be this hard. Tell them, we children of promise. Tell them, it ain't always going to be this rough. And see the reason why some of y'all hear that? Because I detected my spirit and discerned in my heart that some of y'all want that easy big oven message. How I made it over. God says, no, y'all, it's time for y'all to grow up from that. It's time for y'all to grow and understand that he can't keep pity-pat with you, wallowing you through the water. God says it's time for you to put on some boots, strap them up, and learn how to wade. Y'all ain't talking to me. Some of y'all gonna have to learn how to tread water through this time. God ain't gonna pull you out of rope in a big lifeline and save you from this one. You're gonna have to learn how to tread water. Some of y'all gonna flat out learn how to swim, and if you don't learn how to swim, you're gonna drown. Y'all better talk to me. Some of y'all better start learning some butterfly, some backstroke. You better start learning how to do some freestyle or something so you can survive. Somebody touch your neighbor and say, nah, I know he's talking about me. Tell somebody I've been through something that I had to learn how to swim. Tell somebody, tell your neighbor, I had to learn how to swim through this mistake. I had to learn how to swim through this bad joint. Tell somebody I got caught up in something that I didn't even know how I got caught up into. But tell them I'm learning how to tread water through. Tell them I didn't have to call the bishop every time. This time I had to go to the Lord. Tell them I didn't always have to do this, but this time I'm learning how to work it out. Tell somebody God must be teaching me something, because he won't just throw me out a rope in the lifeline. Come on, y'all ain't helping me preach. I'm trying to quit and go home. I need somebody to help me preach up here. Tell somebody